Years ago, Simon Belmont defeated Dracula, but the vampire lives on as a terrible curse. Simon remains and defeat Dracula permanently. Whatever. Well, that was the prologue for Simon's Quest for Castlevania 2. And yes, I am in fact playing this game. So yes, hello ladies and gentlemen, back to Journal Team Ellie welcome back to Castlevania. Not really, this is Simon's Quest. The continuation of the first Castlevania game. Anyway, really, the only thing I really gotta say about this is that this is gonna be a one-off shot series thing, of the series, because, like, this version of Castlevania that I am playing is the redacted version, which fixes a couple of issues here and there. But, yeah. No. Like, what do you call it? Yeah, it does fix a good amount of what exactly happened in the previous Castlevania lore, stuff like that. But, yeah, it's not really the best in terms of a game. It's a bit tedious in that regard, but, you know, it's alright in some regards. Oh, I love this song. Especially when it's slowed down. Whip ya! Whip ya real good. You don't think a whip would be that great of a weapon. There's also this issue where it slows down a lot. But I will say this much. Yeah. Yeah, I guess this will just be me gushing over musical choices, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so if any of you who do know me, or at least know my channel so far, I did play Castlevania 1, you know, the hard game that was very difficult. Gotcha! Anyway, that was rather difficult for me to complete and finish, but you know what? It was fun, it was fine, you know, it was alright. What a horrible night to have a curse. Oh no. I'm so glad I stayed out here. I didn't think it'd be like nighttime already, but yeah, I finished playing that game a while ago. To you guys, it's not really that long. Yes. To you, it looks like I just, you know, finished the game or something, you know. So, keep that in mind as I play this game. I finished Castlevania 1, but that's as far as I went. Or got. And, well, I don't know whether or not I'll plan to play Castlevania 2, because this is the redacted version, like I said before, of Simon's Quest, where everything, has been slightly improved, such as a better hint system, a better time-changing system, and certain other things. But I'm only playing the redacted version for one shot, just because I guess it feels like as if it's something I could do for this series, for this channel at least. Because, you know, I'll get to Castlevania 3 at some point in the future. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm a little hesitant because Castlevania 3 and a couple of the other games after that one are supposedly even harder than the Castlevania, like, 1. Which is saying something because I barely got through Castlevania 1 without almost throwing my controller down, honestly. Not saying it's a bad game in that regard, it's just difficult, which isn't like we call it something, we call it too bad, it's still a fun game, it's just, I'm not the type of person who's, plays games that are hard for fun, supposedly. I don't know, my opinion on certain games is different. As long as the game's fair in some regards, and you can actually sort of do certain things with whatever you do, you know, and the game is difficult, then yeah, I'll like the game, and I think it's fine. But, if the game's, like, extremely difficult, just because, with no real fairness to it, then I really won't like it. Oh god. It's like, certain rage games that sort of do this that really kind of make me peeved off. For example's sakes, that's... well... okay. I will admit, that's kind of stupid of me to just straight off walk off. At least I got enough. For something. I don't know what exactly I got for. Oh, for Pete's sakes. I think... well... ooh! Okay, I'm out. Okay, that's definitely a place where I shouldn't be going. Okay, maybe I was wrong in saying this really wasn't too much like Castlevania, because it certainly got the Castlevania vibe to it. But yeah, this game is a lot different from the Castlevania series as a whole. But I'll talk about it in a second. Let me just talk about rage games real quick. One rage game in particular that I don't like, and I kind of just won't really ever play, I think, will be I Am the Guy. Like, I want to be the guy. That game as a whole is... whoo boy, it's difficult in the sense that it's very much hard. But the real thing is that, man. Like, the game forcibly kills you, and it's a trial and error game as a whole. It wants you to die and learn its rules. It doesn't give you opportunities to learn anything, it just kills you and says, hey, you know what, F you dude, start all over. And the game acts as if it's your fault for, you know, dying, or, you know, you don't have a choice in the matter of not dying. But in other games like, say, Super Meat Boy, you do have the option of just, like, not dying. You just gotta be more aware of what you're doing. Castlevania itself could be beaten without being hit. Ugh, thank God. Or just the fact that... okay, whew. Or just in general, like, different stuff happens. My holy water? Sure. Okay. Okay, just double checking. I'm wondering whether or not that works. I can never tell with these things exactly how they work. Okay, got that. Yes, I'd like to buy this white crystal. And the button layout UI doesn't make too much sense. At least to me it doesn't, because I really don't get it. It says the it says to press something. It's telling me to press certain things in order to access them, but I press A because I assume that's the, you know, accept command, but nope, it's B for some reason, I don't know why. And also to tell people to be sprinkle holy water on the walls to uncover clues. But where do I sprinkle them? Okay. Rest here for a while. Thanks. Jesus Christ. Does that waste anything? Nope. I just have this item now. Well, I think you might be talking about the end of the corner. But anyway, real quick. So, games that are fair but difficult, kind of like Cuphead, from what I hear, are alright games that I might play, but some of them I may be hesitant to play because of Well, obvious reasons. The white crystal will let you see unseen platforms. Ooh. Okay, whew. Anyway, where was I? I was talking about Castlevania, right? No, the games, right? Well, now I'll talk about Castlevania after after I was done ranting about, what do you call it? Finish off what I was talking about before. So, thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, the issue at hand with, this particular Castlevania is that it's an RPG as a whole. It's basically purely aesthetically, sort of like an RPG in which you have to kill off monsters in order to gain hearts, so that way you can spend hearts different places in order to get more stuff in general. Like more money, more stuff, more other stuff here and there. It's basically very much of a proverbial, well, not nightmare, just a proverbial track itself in order to grind. And you know what? Some people think that's fun, some people don't. I know for a fact that Aaron from Game Grumps doesn't like this type of style to, what do you call it? Castlevania. Although, weirdly enough, it's kind of a weird thing to it that I see. It's like, hey, Castlevania kind of started off like trying to be an RPG in the second game, but it didn't work out. But in Symphony of the Night, a lot of games later, it sort of did well to that. It did well in doing that RPG elements correctly, I guess you could say. Well, not completely, but you know, something at least. I'm not saying, like, completely, like, hey, Castlevania, what do you call it? Simon's Quest is a hidden legend among other games. In all honesty, I played it for, a bit, and it's not really the creme de la creme. I really don't know what else to say about Castlevania, what do you call it? Simon's Quest. Because a lot of people hate it. Or at least don't like it. And had some issues with it. And you know what? It has its issues. But, at least it's a little bit more fair than Castlevania. Well, not fair, it's more, easier, I guess, than Castlevania 1, which, I guess, isn't something that's good. I don't know. I really don't know, like, whether or not Castlevania 1 is supposed to be, like, supposed to be that difficult because of design or something else. Get me out of here. But it certainly isn't really, what do you call it, fair in certain other ways because of its controls. But that's just my opinion at least. It's fair in regards to being slow, but jumping is kind of a bit eh. Even some Castlevania fans have to admit, the jumping is a bit, you know, a bit of a mess here. Well, not a mess, it's just not that great. Okay, whew. I will admit, this does feel like an RPG I would play, at least. But if I was like a kid playing an NES, and if I did have an NES, and I played something like this, I'd swear, like, it'd be a decent game. But, I don't know how exactly you get through this game with its bad translation the first time. Sorry about the slowdown, Jesus. This redacted version doesn't work too well with certain things, I guess. I don't know. Some of you may be questioning, how am I playing this? Well, crud. And gotcha. Well, I'm glad this isn't happening now. Get out of here, get out of here. Let me get back to the church. Whip you, whip you. Whip you real good. Now get me out of here. Run away, run away. Ah, crud. I have no idea whether or not actually going to the church will help her at all, whether or not you're supposed to or not. But I'm gonna whip you real good. If I get to the church and survive till morning, I'll just stop there, because really, I don't think... Plus, this is another reason why I don't think I'll be doing a series on it, because it's like... I'm guessing you just can't go in. I'm guessing you just can't go in for some reason. For some reason, you can. At least during the night. I'll survive until day, and then I'll just save at the church. I don't know. I really don't know what else to say about this particular game. Because really, I don't got anything else to say other than it's Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. Not really much for me to really talk about. Other than the fact that really, it's you call it, so far decent, but I can understand people's issues with this game when it comes to being a Castlevania game as a whole. Because, well, a lot of people like to remember this game as fondly as they could, but it had issues. But also, you know, other games like the other Castlevania games also had issues. I'm guessing collecting a certain amount of hearts heals you up, I guess. And that's also another issue with this game. At least with Castlevania 1, it was kind of just straightforward. Literally straightforward. So, you know, at least it gave you, like, the basic amount of information you need to know. Jump, attack, and that's it. This game doesn't bother teaching you much in terms of, you know, jump, shoot, stuff like that. It really doesn't tell you that. It just says, okay, you know how you're just dropped into this town? You know why you're particularly doing this? Well, you're doing it because you need to stop Dracula. Now go out and do it. What am I supposed to do exactly? Well, I don't know. Even though this game does have better hints and gives you stuff to do, I guess, technically speaking, it doesn't really point you in a certain direction, even with all the helpful hints here. I could spend my time talking to all the villagers, but in all honesty, that seems like it could be more of a waste of time, honestly, than actually helping me in time. I don't know. I'm guessing I'm indifferent towards Castlevania 2 as a whole. Because while it could be an interesting RPG game that I would be okay with, this really doesn't feel like my cup of tea. Maybe Symphony of the Night might be more my take, because, well, I did play Symphony of the Night once as a kid. Once. A friend had it and I played it and I loved it, but that was a long time ago, and I can't judge the game based off of purely playing it once. So maybe if I play Castlevania Symphony of the Night again, it could be a pure blind playthrough to see what happens. I don't know, it really all depends on what happens. Jump. Jump. Whip. Whip. Okay, that was too close. Whip. Come on. I whip you. I whip you good. And then you burst into flames. I teabag you. I stomp you. I choke you. I stomp you out. I pee on you while doing Gundam style. Oh, Jesus. Ooh. Sorry, I was quoting Gabriel Gillespie. It's really... Ah, there we go. Just waiting for the morning to come. Ugh, finally. Well, I'm out. Anyway, that was it for Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. Really got nothing else really to say. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all next time in the next video. Till then, sayonara, my bots. Ooh, Castlevania. Castle freaking Vania. Oh god.